late afternoon and I'm up here at Stanley Dam with Holly doing a little bit of pond fishing for perch. Now when I say we're pond fishing for perch, this small dam behind me here is stocked heavily with both golden perch and silver perch by the Victorian Fisheries Authority, and Holly and I are going to see if we can catch some this evening. Right, Holly's already got her float in. We've both got a float and a single janjuck worm under our float. Have you got a single worm or two worms? One worm. A single janjuck worm under our float, and we're just going to cast it out here over the weed beds. There's a lot of aquatic weed up here in Stanley Dam. There might even be a rainbow trout or two hanging around that are still lingering here since the Victorian school holidays fish stocking last September. So the target species is golden perch or silver perch, and we will welcome a catch of rainbow trout if we catch one. Now while Holly and I are waiting to get a nibble on our lines, I'm going to cast a soft plastic and just see if I can find a remnant rainbow trout still here. Holly, your float just bounced. Look, Holly's getting a bite already. I kid you not. Exciting stuff. This is exciting stuff. No pressure, Holly, but you've got to catch it for the camera. He's under, he's got it, reel it in. You got him. Have you got him? No. Ah. Right, now while Holly's watching the rods, I'm going to have a cast with a soft plastic to see if I can find a remnant rainbow trout. Holly's hooked up. I'll jog down here. Go you!
Can I hold it by itself like any other fish?
You can hold it any way you want to hold it.
I don't remember.
That's probably not the best way to hold it.
Okay, it's alright. It's okay. You don't have to slip it out of my hands.
You want to get it back in pretty quick, or if you're going to put it back.
You ready, guys? Can I see the release?
Oh.
Well, it's taking off a bit slow, so you're okay.
Yeah, that's why, man. With trout this time of year, you've got to get him back in real quick. He'll be fine. He's swimming down deep. Go, you give me a high five.
You want to know my technique
High five, high five. Too slow. What was your technique?
Reeling it in slow.
Reeling it in slow. Go you! Well, Holly's already on the board with a little rainbow trout caught on the strike tiger nymph in black and gold with the claws removed. Your float's bouncing around here. Yeah? I missed it. My float's getting a bite now. My float's getting towed around a bit. I got him. I got mine. What have I got? It's small. It's a weeny little silver perch. Right. There you go, folks. I'm on the board with a weeny little Stanley Dam silver perch. Gone. I was going to give you a good look at him, but I dropped it back into the water. There it goes. I reckon that's what we've been getting, a lot of really little nibbles, and I reckon that's what it is. Tiny silver perch. Beauty, I'm on the board. We're both on the board. Right, I put my line back in. And I've got to say that I absolutely love what the Victorian Fisheries Authority are doing with silver perch at the moment, stocking these ponds. These little ornamental ponds, if you live in Victoria and you've got a little pond like this in your town, chances are it's probably stocked with silver perch. Check the Victorian Fisheries Authority website for the stocking history and you'll be able to see where they've been stocked and how many have been stocked. And I think that the future of this type of fishing, just bait fishing in these small ponds or dams or whatever you want to call them, is very exciting. And the silver perch are now being stocked in big numbers in some of the larger lakes like Lake Nilakudi and Lake Buffalo. And you're allowed to keep them out of lakes. You're not allowed to keep them out of rivers and streams, but you can keep them out of lakes here in Victoria. And I find it quite exciting. I'm looking forward to the future of silver perch fishing. Right, my float just bounced around a bit. Now it's stopped. Okay, it's getting towed again. I moved down the other side of Holly, and the moment I put my float in, I had a bite. It's getting a bite again now. Got him. Oh, look at the size of it. It's tiny. It's the tiniest weenie. I reckon this is what's nibbling our lines. That is a tiny weenie, incy wincy silver perch.
Bro's got to be the smallest any.
I think I caught the smallest silver I've ever caught. I reckon we're getting a lot of nibbles that we can't catch that aren't hooking up, and I reckon that's why. See you later, mate. As the sun comes out, I'm going to put my less than half of a worm back in. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. Holly's float has gone completely under here and she's way down there somewhere. Holly, you've got a fish on your float. Yep. I think it might be a nice silver. It is a nice silver. Holly done all this. All I did was reel it in. Look at that. Do you want to get a measure and a photo?
Yeah, bro.
Well done. All I did was reel it in and it hooked itself. You rigged it, you baited it, you casted it. I'll get a photo. Quickly going to run the tape over Holly's silver. I'm guessing 27 centimetres. They've got to be 30 centimetres is the legal size here in Victoria. And that is 25. Want me to put it back for you, darling? Holly's 25 centimetre silver perch. See you later, mate. Oh, there he goes. Gone. Well done, darling. I love the contrasting light on the top of those trees over there, the late afternoon sun with the dark sky in the background. Just going to get a photo. So we've caught two each. You caught the biggest silver and the only trout, and I've caught two teeny weeny little sardines. Here it goes, and missed him again. What I might do is take my float off, see if I can just fish here unweighted to see how that goes. You're quite right there, stupid cocky. Right, it's about there somewhere. So I'm just going to let that sink and then reel it in really slowly so that it doesn't foul up on the weeds on the bottom. There we go, there's a bite, there's a take. Got him! Got him on the unweighted worm. Another... Okay, come on, put your hand a bit first if you can. Just splash your hand around in the water. Right, go.
Slimy.
They're a bit tricky, the little silvers, aren't they? They're not as easy to unhook as redfin.
They make your hands stink.
Do they?
Yeah.
Tiny weeny little silver number 3. You go on. Right, I've left my same worm on. I'm just going to put it back out into the same spot. So what I do, I just cast it out there. There it goes. And I wait for the line to pull tight like it is now. And then I got him. Oh, look at the size of this one. Another tiny little... He got off anyway. He must have just had hold of the worm. As I was going to say, I just cast it out there like that. And I let it sink. And I look at the line. The line floats. And if I get a bite, the line will shoot forward. Sometimes in short little bursts, and sometimes it'll just pull forward. Now I don't want it to sink all the way to the bottom. Yeah, it's pulling forward now. Something's nibbling at it now. Missed it. So I don't want it to sink all the way to the bottom. So what I do is I'll reel it in a little bit, then let it sink a bit. Then reel it in a bit. Got him. Oh, there was a fish on that then, tiny one. He let it go. He's got it again. He's got it again, and got him. Another tiny little silver. Wow. Silver City this is. And they are tiny. Holly has got the biggest one of the day so far by a long way. Lovely little silver. Here you go. Now I'll put the same worms back out. You can recycle these Jan-Juck worms because they're so tough. And more often than not I catch, well, I've already caught 2 or 3 fish on this worm so far. They're starting to look a little bit like a matted bit of meat now. But it's stalked. You got him! Whoa, look what Holly's got! Go you! That's a nice yellowbelly on an unweighted worm. Well done, darling.
Thanks, bro.
You want to put your thumb in his mouth and I'll get a photo for you? Look at that, Holly just caught that on an unweighted worm. What a superstar's effort. There goes Holly's yellowbelly. We had a bit of a mishap and it fell on the ground, so I just went to wash it to get a photo and it swam off. Well done, darling.
Thanks, bro.
Holly just caught a lovely yellowbelly on an unweighted worm and we didn't quite get the photo we were after. Holly just caught this little silver. Do you want some help to unhook it? Well done, darling.
Thanks, bro.
You want to put it back?
You can.
Sure. Holly's just got another silver. Go you. You getting nibbles?
I can see my line gone.
There's a bite. Got him. Oh, look at the size of mine compared to you. Got that great big yellowbelly. I've got a tiny, weeny little silver. Go silver sovereign. Go silver sovereign. It's another tiny silver. See you later, mate. When you're bigger. We were certainly getting... Oh, is that a bite? Got him. I've got it's a little yellowbelly. It is an incy wincy teeny weeny yellowbelly. Not as big as the one of Holly got earlier that I let go by accident. Go on. Be on. Here comes a car. Da, 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 da.
Come on. Oh, crap.
You're on.
That's a big one.
The big one. Whoa! Go you, get it out and I'll see if I can get a photo for you this time without accidentally releasing it on you.
Is that a yellow or silver?
It's a yellowbelly, I think.
No, that's a silver.
That's a yellow.
That's a yellow.
Yep.
He's on that snap.
You got one?
Yay!
Right, I'll throw Holly's fish back. Now Loretta's hooked up. Loretta's hooked up to a big fish.
Might be trout.
What do you got? What are you doing? You've got a silver perch. I know you've got a little yellowbelly as well.
Just squeeze it right in your face.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you wanted a kiss.
I was just releasing Holly's when Lauretta hooked up. It's a, I'll have to hold it up there so you can see it against the skyline. It's a nice little yellowbelly, probably only about 16 or 17 centimetres. See you later, mate. It's getting dark to see. It feels like I'm knocking on Yellowbelly's door. Yeah. I reckon you caught the biggest fish tonight. That yellowbelly that I accidentally released when I was washing it. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Bum. I'll tell you what I know. You want to know what I know? I know that I've just made my last cast. You're leaving yours out, are you?
Yep.
Right, well, I have one more cast, then we'll go, okay? Folks, there are small ponds and dams and lakes just like this littered right across Victoria that are stocked by Victorian fisheries with yellowbelly and silver perch and trout, just like this one. Get out there and enjoy them because they're so much fun to fish. I hope you've got a few tips out of this video on how to fish them. And just for the record, Holly caught the biggest trout, the biggest silver perch and the biggest yellowbelly. Thank you all very much for watching.